guys, it's me. I mean, who else would it be? Really now. Recently over Twitter, I was forwarded this video on YouTube. It's called Sensory Overload Simulation. So before I watched it, I decided I was gonna do a reaction video for it to kind of compare if it's, accurate to me. Obviously, everybody's different. Some people might have more similarities to this than me or whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of see how accurate it is to me and explain to you, as someone who may experience some of this stuff, my thought process, and break it down so that it's maybe easier to understand if you don't have anything like this happening. So maybe you could be more understanding or whatever. So it's meant to be educational and a little bit goofy, maybe. I don't know yet. So I guess it depends on what we see. Oh, and I should probably put on the headphones, otherwise this sound's going to be really screwy. So here we go. It's just beginning. It's got this creepy sound to it. I'm going to turn that down because it's very loud and I can't even hear myself over it. Let me pause it to read it. The following simulation you are about to experience contains multiple flashes of light, various noises, and extreme physical effects. If you are prone to seizures or any type of negative reaction to these effects, we would highly recommend that you refrain from viewing this simulation for your own safety. Thank you. I'm going. I'm not getting the creepy thing. Okay. The following is a simulation of what it is like to live with a disability that causes sensory overload. Nope. Why? Why do you have to open with that god-awful sound? Okay. That alarm clock sound is, brings back memories of having to wake up and go to school, which was, like, the worst thing in my life. I was the single most bullied person in my school, and every day I would have rather done anything. I'd rather get my teeth pulled every single day than go back to that wretched place. So I'm like debating on whether I want to put these on or just kind of battle through it, but I guess that's why I'm doing this. So oh, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Thank you. Red numbers. Always had to have red numbers on my alarm clock. And that ringing. I can't judge too much with the toothbrushing, I guess, because I just had a video about that. Close your damn cupboards, people. Get the tea! Come on, people. Yeah. Pretty much every noise we'll hear it, and we won't be able to unhear it. Pause for a second here. When I'm at work, and if I'm taking a drive-through order over the headset, and some, like, egg timer starts going off for, like, the tea or something, I have to turn that off before I can continue taking the order, because it just, like, that's all I can focus on, so I won't hear anything that people are telling me over the headset, because, like, talking on a headset takes so much like effort to begin with, just to like be able to understand people and make sure they understand me, and then to have those other random sounds that are just like constant beep beep beep. It's just too much. I have to turn it off. And I don't know if that's something that neural people experience, if they think they can just like block out things they don't need to hear at the time, but we hear everything all the time. And it gets in your brain. So, we're getting in the car. First thing I would do is close the air conditioning flaps so it doesn't blast me in the face. What'd I just say? I would not be looking at the sun. I would be like hiding my face from it. Alright, we are school? I kind of like those hallways. Oh, I don't like that blue. That kind of blue screen always gives me like weird headaches. Jesus, people. Ooh, Deadpool. See, that's funny. The tapping the nails, I always do that, but I always hear it when other people do it, and like clicking pens and stuff. It always bothers me when other people do it, but I know I do it. It's one of those weird things where I'm like, it doesn't bother me. So I'm sure I've probably annoyed the shit out of other people in class or at jobs where I'm just like click, 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 click. Like, I have to do it. I have to play with something. But I also recognize that that can be really annoying, so I try to find quieter stems. But yeah, if you're a regular person and you do that, welcome to the Little Leagues of Autism. I don't really know what exactly the blurring vision's about. Maybe that's just like the attention span fading in and out. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I wait till everybody else leaves before I can leave. And I sit in the back of the class. I would have let that girl go first. Go ahead, Drew.
Okay, sounds good.
I like those shrouded windows like that. I always thought those were like privacy windows. I like those a lot. I like to run my hands along them because I feel like a cooler rough texture. Hi there. I'm not going to look in your eyes because that's weird. Oh, those fucking fluorescents. Ow. I didn't like that noise. I have this weird superpower where I can always tell if an exit sign is not illuminated, and I always point it out because it's against fire code. Very bright out here. Ow. If that were me, I would instantly sneeze twice in a row. That's something called photic sensitivity, or like light sensitive. And I've had it ever since I was a kid. My brother does it. I don't know if my sister does, but as soon as you go from like a dark space to bright sunlight, you sneeze. I can also make myself do it if late at night I turn on my cell phone to look at the time and I haven't turned the screen brightness down. It'll make me sneeze. In this scene, I would have to be the person where he is in the red shirt, like, and I remember like I like playing frisbee because I like the sensation of like flinging it, but if I'm facing the sun, I can't enjoy it. I would have to have my back to the light source because it's like, I don't know, not as in your face, I guess. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people are like that. Ooh. I love lightning storms. I love the sound of rain. I love the way rain feels. I could stand out in a rain forever. I won't go back. the world is just quieter when it's raining because everybody goes inside and they put their road work and stuff away. It's just so nice. Again, with the, after images is kind of a thing, I guess, if that's what that's trying to portray. Or like things where you see like the, I don't know. Avoiding people. Chilling out by yourself. Never saw anything wrong with that. This room is a lot cleaner than mine. Written and produced by these people. Dude, charge that battery. Thanks. I like the raining sounds. Okay, well that was exciting. A lot of that was pretty accurate to what I experienced. How there's like, you probably noticed there's a lot of things going on at the same time, a lot of sounds. And you know, when you watch, say, films, they only give you sound effects of things that are relevant or things that they want you to hear. Or in real life, I guess you're able to tune out irrelevant information, or when you're looking at things, you can ignore the things in your peripheral because you're focused on one thing. But I see, like, anything that's going on in my observational path here. It's like my brain can't really decide what's important and what's not, so it just picks up on everything just in case. And so I guess I compare it to being like a prey animal, like a squirrel or something, where they always constantly have to be on high alert because everything's trying to murder them and tear their flesh off or something. Like, is that an owl? Oh shit. So they can't just be focused on one thing because that's detrimental to their survival. So maybe autistic people were prey animals in a past life. I don't know. But I like that, except for the beginning. I downloaded a whole set of new ringtones and alarms for my phone to avoid ever having to hear that. Though occasionally, somewhere in public, someone's alarm will go off, and it'll be that one, and I will just lose my shit. I guess if you have any questions, if you want me to expand on anything specific, please leave a comment. If you experience these, let me know. I don't know if I would call this a sensory overload simulation, because it wasn't like he didn't go into a meltdown at any point. It was just like annoying, inconvenient stuff. Overload would be like so much going on at a time that your brain just needs to system restart. But I guess they had to call it something. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think. And I'd like to see your reaction videos to it too if you want. So thank you for watching. I hope I shed some light on some things for you. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.